If there's a record out there you've been looking for and you can't find it any place, Lisa Petrillo has found the place to send you.
That's right. Now, this isn't a record store for everyone, but if you have an open mind and open ears, you just might like it.
Okay.
If you're a fan of the Meat Puppets, Minor Threat, or the Smashing Pumpkins, then do I have a record store for you. Tonight's spotlight is on a local music shop that's rich in the rarest of records.
I want to kiss you in Paris.
Madonna and Whitney Houston might be two of this country's hottest pop stars, but don't come looking to buy their latest recordings at Yesterday and Today Records in Southwest Days, because you won't find them. You will find recordings from such eclectic bands as Chemical People, Screaming Trees, Gangrene, and Grey Matter, just to name a few. You see, Y&T isn't concerned with bestsellers. They sell to the adventurous music fans.
I'd like to think that people come here to hear new music that they haven't heard before. And I'd like to think that they can come in here on any given day and we can turn them on to something new and invigorating.
Smashing Pumpkins.
We sold like probably 10 times more copies of this than Michael Jackson.
Really? Y&T has become the store for those interested in the alternative music scene. They specialize in the latest, the loudest, the local groups, and even the oldest in rock and roll, including 45. But look for mainstream music and you'll keep searching.
You can go into Specs, Peaches, any store in the city and never have a problem finding Michael Jackson. You know, and it's really important that we have to be different and we have to offer an alternative. So if we're out of Michael Jackson, it's really not the end of the world. Now, if we were out of Pearl Jam or Social Distortion, you know, then we'd be very worried.
Alex Bustia has been shopping at Y&T since Richard Ulloa opened the store more than 10 years ago.
It's the best one of its kind 'cause it's big and it's got a lot of blues, a lot of rock and roll, a lot of oldies, and a lot of new stuff all together.
Well, just when you thought records were passé and CDs and cassettes were the only thing music stores were buying, Y&T breaks that mold, buying the vinyls on a daily basis, keeping music history alive. So if you're looking for the rarest and raciest of rock and roll recordings, Y&T Records is one store where you'll find that and more.
I'd like to think that they come in here because there's a different attitude and a different atmosphere, and they're among people who really love music.
Ulloa has 4 record stores throughout Dade, and he's now producing local groups. And finally,